Welcome to the FireStorm podcast. You'll never believe it. We're doing a podcast for like the first time in months, and you'll never guess what it is.
No fucking way.
It's
Gus,
it's
is it an album review?
How did you know, dude? I can't believe we figured it out. Yeah, that's
what we do.
Yeah,
we play Persona and listen to music. That's what we do.
Pretty
nowadays.
much.
That's actually kind of a lie. We actually, you know, in saying that, the next 3 episodes after this one won't be album reviews.
That's true.
That's
true. They won't.
We got some other stuff planned. So that'll be interesting.
So we did way back when. It must have 3 years ago now. We reviewed NSP's last album, The Prophecy, which was great. And now today, for me, about 3 hours ago, because it's like 3 in the morning, I took a weird nap. The point is, These Nuts, their new album has just dropped, and I'm actually really excited about this because there's been a lot of, like, I wanted to say turmoil. I've been following the lore, right? So there's been a lot of kind of
please explain turmoil. The lore, because I've only half been in, like, listening to the lore. Like, I need an explanation.
Yeah, so essentially what happened was, and this happened for Danny's other, one of Danny's other projects, Sky Hill, but the merch company that essentially creates the actual products, like the t-shirts, the CDs, the vinyls, all of those, went bankrupt in, like, I want to say September or October. So they obviously at that point they already had pre-orders for this album, like, on their website, and you know, tons of people had pre-ordered the album, like, on CD or vinyl or whatever, and they didn't know that they had gone bankrupt until, like, later, I think, like, a month after it happened or something like that, or no, I think when they filed for bankruptcy. Never mind, that's not true. But, like, the point is, like, all the profits they made from, like, the second half of 2023, they didn't see. So, like, all of those merch sales, they didn't profit from. So, and a lot of them couldn't be fulfilled. So, the Sky Hill album, which came out in October, couldn't go out on time. So, like, all the CD orders, vinyl orders, they couldn't go out because the whole merch company went bankrupt. So, it was only recently, like, within the past week or two, that they found another partner to work with that could fulfill those merch orders. So thankfully, they still have all the records of the transactions. So all the people who pre-ordered back around the time when the last merch company went bankrupt will still be getting their albums, hopefully on time. But they won't. But the band members, NSP, won't actively be profiting from those sales because they'll have to, like, pay for all of that out of their own pocket with the new merch company. So that really sucks. But they announced they announced a couple weeks ago that they had a new merch partner. They said that from that point onwards they would be making money again, and so, like, it really sucks because I actually did pre-order the Sky Hill CD, which I have now. It was a great album, but I actually got refunded for my CD order, and they still sent it to me anyways, which was incredibly kind of them to just go out of their way to send the orders out to everybody who ordered them, because I didn't ask for a refund. I just got refunded because the company went bankrupt. So, but they still sent me the Sky Hill CD anyway. So,
props to them.
Yeah, it was really cool. Great album. Highly recommend it if you're into, like, the kind of electronic pop sort of thing. It's very cool. It's really interesting. I love Sky Hill, what they do. So I actually pre-ordered this album on vinyl once they announced that they would be making profits again, because God, that shit sucks. Like, it just straight up sucks. Like, the whole company went bankrupt, and they had to, like, pay for a lot of those transactions out of their own pockets. It's shit. And I haven't been listening to any of the singles leading up to this, and I can only imagine since the last album, The Prophecy, they've gotten better. So, and I kind of like the irony of the album being called These Nuts and Brian holding the peanuts. I dig the whole vibe they have going on with this one. So I was like, I want to support them, and so hopefully I'll get that soon. But it's just been a lot of ups and downs for them recently, which it really sucks. But especially especially because they had like no warning when the company went bankrupt. Like they had no idea what was going to happen, and they had a ton of merch orders in, and all those pre-orders from the album from around that time. It's awful. So if you can, just putting this out there. If anyone watching wants to support the band, go buy the album. Essentially, like especially CDs, vinyls, that kind of thing, merch. From now on, they'll be actively profiting from those. So because instead of like having to make up for all the orders that were lost, so if you want to support them, and they do great work,
support Sky Hill, support Ninja Sex Party,
especially NSP. Especially NSP. I think the Sky Hill stuff is still available, but especially NSP, because I think this album has actually been sitting, like they've been cooking this for quite a while now. So definitely support this. I actually have heard, just offhandedly heard on a Game Grumps episode recently that they also have the next cover album already done. So
Jesus.
Yeah, so that's coming out too, so support that as well whenever that happens. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I've only heard, so like I said, I haven't been listening to the singles. I've only heard I Own a Car, and that was months ago when it first came out. So I don't think I've listened to it since, just because I wanted to like keep this as fresh as possible. So
yes.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be really good, I think. So there's
I've
the
avoided
lore.
listening to any of it because I knew this was going to happen eventually.
Yeah.
So I've avoided listening to it, but yeah, 100% support Sky Hill, support Ninja Sex Party, support them. They deserve it.
Yeah.
And sounds like after everything that's happened, they definitely could use it. So
Yes.
If you haven't done one of these before, we're not going to explain the whole spiel, but we can't play the music, obviously.
Yes.
Listen along with us on whatever service you use. We'll give our feedback. We'll pause in between and talk about it.
Yep.
And unless there's like 30-second songs, which I know they're infamous for doing, I can see some of them.
Yep.
So we'll probably skip those and go straight to the next one.
Yes. So we'll listen to them. We'll listen to the intros, and then we'll just like move immediately into the next one. So like transition. Like we'll do the first track, like the intro, and then immediately, without stopping, we'll play track 2, Get Ready, or to get ready to get ready. So without stopping, we'll go straight through, and we'll listen. We won't really stop to review the 30-second ones. We'll just listen to them and maybe have a chuckle.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'm fucking ready to get into this.
Yeah, so there's 11 tracks total, not including the kind of interludes. So plenty of NSP goodness to enjoy. So let's get into it. We're gonna play track 1, the intro, and then immediately, without stopping, go straight into track 2. So we'll stop after track 2 and talk about that a bit. So yeah, listen along with us, and because we're gonna start from track number 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. That is so many.
11th album.
Oh?
Oh.
Jack off instructions? Yes!
Yep. Yes.
Wow, that was amazing.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you.
I will try my best.
That was amazing. I'd fill out that questionnaire every day.
That's a 10 out of 10 banger. Alright, get ready to get ready.
Oh, fuck yeah. I love
the
I love the, like 80s ass fucking
already.
Oh.
That's nice.
Oh, this sounds great.
Oh.
Mm. 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 Eventually.
Get ready. Love that. I like the theme of this already. This is pretty good.
Oh, here we go. Interlude.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. My favorite recurring theme of NSP songs is Ninja Brian just doing the weirdest shit for no reason.
He doesn't need a reason.
No. He certainly doesn't. Yes!
Yes.
Our final sound check of the evening. Let's go. Time to get on Robin
So
Hood.
some starts.
Oh, yes. At an appropriate pace.
And again? Yes. That, I mean, look, that is Ninja Sex Party to a T. Like that is those are the types of songs I appreciate the most. Just, I have a joke, I'm going to make this joke last the whole song, and it's going to sound awesome. And, fucking awesome start. I like the theme of that really good.
Yeah.
Just as soon as you said I'm gonna smash a few emails first, I'm like, here we go. This is what we're talking about. That's
See, one thing I appreciate about them so much is that the maturity, maturity. Like, you know, they've matured as a band, right? Like, because if you go back to their old albums, like, yeah, this is something I could have said at the end, but like, if you go back to their old albums, it's just kind of like they're so much more unpolished. You know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just like sometimes the stuff they're trying to do doesn't really land, or like it just feels so disorganized and all over the place for no reason. Like, it doesn't really feel like they kind of just like threw in lyrics for no reason that don't really have a place in the song. Since Cool Patrol especially, they've really like locked in and have it figured out now, and it's just like they know what they want to do with a song, and it's not always just about dicks and unicorns or whatever. Like, it's always like a good joke that is not necessarily, you know, on theme with what Ninja Sex Party is, which is, you know, like this, you know, serial universal fucker who like travels between dimensions and some ninja guy who kills people. Like, it's a joke, but it still feels like Ninja Sex Party, even if it's not about dicks and unicorns and shit and killing people. So I really appreciate that about their new stuff. It's really like, that's a perfect example. Like, they just have it figured out now, and it's, even if it's not necessarily in theme, it still feels like very distinctly Ninja Sex Party, because it's like you said, they have a joke, it sounds great, and they make the joke last for the entire song, and that's the song. The end. We can all go on with our lives. So, great. Like, and this, I Own a Car, the next song, another great example of that. It's just silly, you know, and it's not necessarily just about unicorns and ninjas. It's like, a joke that can be applied to anybody.
To that point as well. To that point, you said something about like the older songs don't really like. A lot of them don't have a consistent theme. They're just random fucking
XD random silly.
Like, yeah, like I think to that point, I've listened to every Ninja Sex Party album, and it's still the more recent stuff is what I listen to the most out of all of it.
Yeah,
like I don't go back to the older things, even the ones you guys said are the best songs from the older albums. I do not go back and listen to them.
Yeah,
I just the newer stuff I like the best. It's I don't know. It's just like that.
Well, that's exactly it, right? They're just more polished. They're better band. They just feel like they're more compositionally competent. Like they know what they're doing musically. They know they have enough experience to realize that it's not. You can't just like throw together some fucking XD random ass, Ninja Brian killed a guy, and I fucked a girl, 2 girls at the same time in the hot tub. Yee! Like, that's not a song. So, it's so much better now. It feels like they know, like, they just get it. I don't know, because it's not like a consistent theme. They just, like, get a joke that can be applied to, like, music or people in general. Like, it's not something you have to, specifically, it's just like, it's almost like parodying humanity and our stupidity. Like, in various ways. Like, you don't have to necessarily be, like, have a specific sense of humor to appreciate it, right? Like, maybe you need to have a little more crass sense of humor than usual, because they say the fuck word a lot. But, like, it's not necessarily you have to be, like, in this weird headspace of, whatever it is they were doing before, where they were always talking about dicks and shit. It's just so much better now. Like, that's just it. Like, I don't even know an adjective. It's just better. Like, it really is. It's just better
now.
100%. So, there's my exposition out of the way. Now I won't have to say that ever again. So
wonderful.
All right. So track number 3 is "I Own a Car," which was the first single, which was in the second. They put out in the second half of last year. This is a fun one, if I remember correctly. So let's have a listen. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Shit. There we go. Oh, man, I'm in the 80s right now. Holy shit.
It's so groovy.
Yeah. Let's go.
I love that one.
Yeah. Yes, sir. U.S. government, hope you're not listening.
Yeah, fuck you. That is so true.
Car. Ninja Brian on the keytar.
What a groovy.
Oh. Oh.
He fucking crashed the car.
Aw.
What the fuck?
I just like this, this whole album. I hope at least the first two songs. It feels like they've just they've just transported themselves back to the 80s and are just like making fun of everything.
I'm here for it. Like,
it's great.
I don't know why that first
the cup holder holds everything as long as it's a cup. I own a car.
That fucking got me, man. That fucking the engine is a mystery. No one knows how it works. I own a car. Like, so good. Like,
that's a great one.
There's very simple, silly jokes, but they fucking land different when it's sung. Like, it's so stupid, like, how that works, but love it. Well done.
That was great.
I'm glad that was the first single. Like,
yeah, no, that was great. It just, man, I still can't get over. Like, I was thinking this the whole time. That song, I'm listening with my nice headphones that I use for mixing and recording and stuff. This album sounds so fucking good. It's mixed, performed, like mastered, amazing. It sounds so good. I'm like nutting over here. All right, next.
These nuts.
Yeah. Well, I'm jizzing my pants. They just in case it was unclear. All right, so the following, the next single is also the next track in the album. Let's Save the Earth. I'm hoping this is as silly as it is motivational to save the environment. All right.
Let's do that.
Fuck. I had a moment. All right, we're playing in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, there we go.
There we go. We're here to save the Earth, buddies.
Do. Little blip synth. This is it. This is it right here. The Earth's done so much for us. Like, exist.
It only takes one night.
Whoa.
Yeah. What? Jesus Christ.
This goes hard. Man, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling like saving the Earth right now.
Yeah. And something about my mother.
What the fuck?
Fucking hell.
Oh man. That was a good one. I was not expecting that.
Snuggle my mother by candlelight, I suppose so.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That goes hard.
Oh, balls less blue and the trees more green.
When did this become like fucking the Macarena?
Jesus, you really want to.
Let me date your mom. Oh? Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Do you like running and also think we should save the planet? Fuck. I did not expect that direction.
That was great.
But as soon as the first... you know what? Again, they're good at this. They're good at throwing you off guard and then hitting you with something fucking hilarious and then grow it and keeping it growing, like my balls. So, like, they're fucking
balls
well done. Yeah, man. I don't whack off for a few weeks and they just get bigger.
I thought you meant your balls get bigger instead of your penis. Like when you get an erection, your balls just like increase twice in size.
Well,
whoops!
My balls expand like a fucking bouncy castle.
Yeah, no, like that was a classic setup for an NSP song where it just seems because what's another good one? Welcome to My Parents' House is another great example of this, where they set it up and it kind of seemed like for the first verse, it seems like it might be like this song that's almost like semi-serious. Like if you were to show this to someone without telling them the name of the song, or maybe even, or well, in this case you could, but like without telling them the name of the song, and like if you just showed it to someone without them knowing about NSP, for the first verse they would be like, oh, this is beautiful, like, or like in Welcome to My Parents' House case, it would be like, oh man, this is funky, I like this, and then they just throw off all of it immediately upon when the chorus hits. It's great. It's a great setup, and it works every fucking time. And I love, again, this is another, like, it feels like they've matured as a band, while also, like, retaining the same stupid sense of humor that they've always had, and just refining it. So, like, even if, like, the whole point was, like, can I fuck your mom? Like, or I'm gonna fuck your mom. Like, yeah, and like maybe using saving the planet as an excuse to be like, hey, Mrs. Johnson, do you think we should save the planet? Like, it's great. It's just really well done. I love that setup, and unironically, disregarding the lyrics, a beautiful song. So good shit. I'm a big fan of that one.
That's what happens a lot of the time. They make something like an actual beautiful composition, but then they talk about fucking my mom in the middle of it. I'm like, just god damn it. Like, it's perfect.
It's great.
But like, I can't show this to my parents. But why would I?
I might show it to my parents.
Why would they care? Your mom's like, oh well, maybe I'll give him a shot. Why not? He seems insistent. Yeah,
he is very. I mean, he seems like a great guy. I don't know about you, but okay, yeah, that was wonderful. Okay, so they are releasing the next song. They're releasing a music video for this one as well later today, but we're not gonna watch it because it's not out yet. Dance Till You Stop. This is
featuring Tom Carney.
Whoever that is. Some guy with a mustache, I think. So yeah, I don't know who that is. I've never heard his work, but we're gonna find out. So we're playing track number 5 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Funky.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum.
Right.
Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Fuck yeah.
So true. Damn.
Nice. I've been there. Real. Been there.
Oh, look, it's that guy.
Lady Gaga!
My God.
Is that Doctor Who? The cat's dead. Oh, he's good. Wow. That was poetic.
Wow. It was.
Man, I can't even tell you how many times I've been there. I really felt that one in my soul.
That really is like every second party I go to, I'm like, nah, I'll go. That song, well, enjoyable. That's not one I'm gonna repeat listen to. I feel like I own a car and Let's Save the Earth. Oh no, I own a car and Get Ready to Get Ready. Some I'll come back to. That one, less so, but it was enjoyable and fucking real, though. God damn, son. I feel that, and it hurts. Like they... God damn it. That was true.
Yeah, no, that was incredibly relatable, because I would say, like, a good chunk of the time I just don't enjoy being at parties, and it's just true. It's not an environment for everybody. So I don't know about, like, definitely feeling like the whole, like, of trying to avoid talking to people by any means necessary. I kind of feel that. That's funny, and I really like the way they approach that as well. It's definitely different from a lot of the stuff they usually do, while still feeling like it is still Ninja Sex Party. I definitely enjoyed that one. I was not expecting, like, the way the other guy, Tom got involved with that, but I didn't mind it at all. I thought it was pretty well done. The setup for, like, all the jokes were just pretty good overall. Like, no complaints. Yeah, you're probably right. I won't go back to that one as much, but it was a very compositionally, I liked how they put everything together. Very Welcome to My Parents' House. Welcome to My Parents' House is one of the NSP songs I've looped over and over and over again. I really love that song. And so I love that style of music as well. And that one fits in with that, which I like a lot. So yeah, it was interesting, and I like, because it's, there's some amount of like they've conveyed like being anxious, like that feeling of being anxious around a bunch of people you don't know, and it's cool to like see them tackle that sort of topic, because a lot of it's just about like I'm the best, I have a huge penis, that kind of thing. I kind of like this little change of pace where they just talk about kind of feeling off, not really feeling the vibe of a place and being like, I'm out of here. Because it's incredibly real, and I'm sure a lot of people who listen to NSP will relate to that one quite a bit. So I'm a fan of that one. Good shit. So yeah, we're gonna play the next one, My Pet Python, and then go straight into the track 7 called Death Metal. Which is not explicit. They would have had me fooled if it was explicit, but it's not. So,
it's gonna be the complete opposite of death metal. I can guess it now. It's not gonna be death metal at all.
So yeah, we're gonna play that. The next two, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow.
God damn it.
Wow. That's the best song on the album. Wow.
Yeah.
That was it.
Nice. Oh, this is nice. Brutal jam.
Rest in peace, Jimmy Buffett. Nice. What?
This is just very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah.
There we go. That was beautiful.
Look, if that was Jimmy Buffett, then I fucking love that shit. Like that was,
yeah, that's Jimmy Buffett has like hundreds of songs in that exact style. Yep.
I might have to look up Jimmy Buffett. Like that was genuinely just nice.
Yep. Jimmy Buffett's great.
And, yeah, funny. That was everything on the lid, like you knew it was going to be a parody of death metal, so you know you're going to get the lyrics. That was just, yeah, that was great. I like that a lot.
That was really nice. I actually do believe that it probably was in some way a tribute to Jimmy Buffett, which he was probably had his peak popularity while these two were growing up, because my parents are, Brian is probably I think a few years younger than my parents, and my parents love Jimmy Buffett. I grew up listening to that stuff all the time. You know, whenever we were at the beach, Jimmy Buffett was on 24/7, basically. And he passed away at the tail end of last year, which was really sad. I think he had some sort of cancer. But he was an incredibly talented musician and one of the pioneers of that genre. The pioneer, rather, of that sort of like tropical, sort of indie genre. His music's it's very good, and it's all in that style. Margaritaville, Son of a Sailor, great songs. So I do believe that in some regard was a tribute to Jimmy Buffett. But while also putting their own NSP spin on it, the lyrics in that one were very good. I really liked how they were put together. So overall, great stuff. Good, another great song. Good shit.
I'm more than happy to continue on.
Right. Okay, so next, track number 8 is called Sports Anthem. I'm excited about this one. I don't know what's gonna happen. So, we're playing that in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up. This goes so hard.
It really does.
Oh, this is good on so many levels. Oh, I love this. I love you, Dad. Oh. Oh. You fucked it up. You fucked it up.
I'm bad at sports.
God, that was amazing. Oh my, that was so fucking good. Oh. Oh.
You know, that was amazing, but like, it was so simple in concept. I'm surprised, like, they didn't make that song fucking 5 years ago. Like, that is such a simple concept of don't fuck it up. It's a sports song, man. And like, but that was fucking amazing at the same time.
Oh my god.
Like,
the ingenious on that song cannot be understated or cannot be overstated. Wow. That was, oh my god, I cannot tell you, like, especially with that first verse, how many songs I've heard that, like, at sports games that sound exactly like that. Like, Oh my god. Like, exactly like that. This is your moment, gotta take back. Like, it's so, like, they know, because I know Danny likes sports. They get it. Like, so he's probably also heard a gazillion songs that sound exactly like that. And then it's like, it's just like, this is your moment. You gotta take the chance, seize the moment. And he's so fucking, that's so good. Oh my god. I'm like reeling over here. That was incredible. Like, if I just want, I cannot tell you how much I want to like submit that to like my colleges, my old colleges, like broadcasting team, and be like, you should guys play this at the game. Everyone will love it. Like, no one will even fucking notice. Like, it's oh.
Imagine them playing that. The team runs out to the field, and then it just starts going. Don't.
Well, no, I mean, I'm talking about
well.
like in between, like in an inconspicuous part where everyone's kind of like already drunk or like not paying attention. Like, I want them to unironically put that on, and like, I'm talking like someone takes a timeout. It's like, fourth quarter, 3 minutes to go. The score's like, fucking 27-23. There's a timeout. They need to score a touchdown. They can't take a fucking field goal. They call it, and then I want them to play this. Like, that is, because like you could pass that, like, especially that first like 40 seconds or whatever. You could fucking play that at a sports game and nobody would notice. Like, nobody. That is incredible. I love that. It's so good. Like, just as an idea. Like, the song is fine, whatever. Like, it's there's a few other songs in this album that were just straight up better than that one, obviously. But just as an idea, I love that song. It was so good. All right, sorry. I really liked that idea. That was really funny. Okay. All right. So, track number 9 is the last interlude except for the outro. So
I don't know why, but the name of the song "Nut Heat" that gets me. I don't know why. I'm very excited to hear.
I mean, if it sounds funny, then it sounds funny. All right, so we're gonna play that Seatbelts and then into track number 10, Nut Heat, all both at once. So we're playing the next two tracks starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Yo, fuck 'em. Such a scam. Nice. Nice. That was good. Banger.
Nut Heat, here we go.
Babadoo up.
Ooh.
Doo-doo up. Another style they've just nailed.
Damn.
Sorry? Destroy. Whoa.
What the actual fuck?
Not heat. Wow. I'm a changed man after that.
I don't think there's anything that needs to be said after that.
I'm a changed man. I gotta tell you. I'm never gonna look at life the same way anymore. Rest in peace, Elvis Presley.
I implore every single male right now to shove one hand into your pants and
feel that nut
absorb the nut heat.
For thousands of years in the future, it will be our only energy source. Enjoy it while you can.
If we do it all together in the universe, we may create like a seismic terror, like tremor in the world if we all absorb nut heat at the same time.
We can finally create an everlasting clean energy source. All right. Yeah, I agree. Nothing needs to be said.
Why did you just rub some batteries on your nutsack and plug it into it and it starts working? But
I'm gonna take I'm just gonna hollow out a giant get a giant fucking battery, hollow it out, and use it as a fleshlight.
I'm gonna use my balls as my phone stand so we can charge while I'm using my phone. And probably get testicular cancer at the same time. Yeah. That's fine.
No, you will. You will get testicular cancer. You will not. You won't be getting out of that one unscathed.
But then I will have an exponential amount of nut heat. So we'd win.
Yeah. You become the energy source and you get experimented on. Behind the mask. Something all along. Wrong song. I'm a shapeshifter. Okay, I've had my fun. All right, playing the next track number 11.
Just looking at my balls. Sorry, what?
That's beneath the mask from Persona 5 is what I just referenced there. So yeah, the playing track number 11 in 3, 2, 1, go. This is gonna go hard. Shy. That was good.
Good on you.
Yeah. That was a banger. That went hard.
You know, again, like, we're moving towards the territory of just songs with like a joke that I don't want to repeat, and like that one, you don't really need to listen to that again. But there's been plenty of songs here in which I will definitely repeat, not because of its composition and its joke. And this might be one of them, but I enjoyed that nonetheless. Like, we always need a Ninja Brian related thing in this album, and I'm glad that was that. That was
wonderful.
funny.
That was I really enjoyed that. I will probably be going back to that one. That was very funny. I really like the I really like the immediate transition from the noise and back to the piano. That was very funny. All right. Track number 12 is called Dig Ol' Bick. This is going to be the best song on the album. Well, except for Seatbelts. So. Anyway, next, playing this one in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, who is this? Sorry?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Oh?
Hell yeah.
Nice. Sorry?
Fuck.
Nice. Wow. Inspiring. Fuck. That's confusing. I gotta admit. That is confusing.
I enjoyed that. That's because that's one of those songs you have to play it again and again to dissect every lyric and be like, wait a minute, what the fuck did that actually mean? Like, I actually really like that.
Nice. I like that musically. That was very good. I mean, that's a classic NSP song setup where you just like immediately get into it, and then by the end you kind of like awkwardly explains the joke. That was just solid. Well done. I'm a fan.
Why did you say peanut butter?
Yep. Yeah.
I would say peanut butter. Yeah, well
yep.
Done.
That is confusing. You gotta admit. That was really interesting. I like the I don't know exactly what happened there, but it was almost like they definitely double tracked the guitars, but they also used they panned the piano track to the right, which was interesting. But very, very cool. I'm trying to figure out what band that was, because that was clearly like an homage to like a band that I know, but I don't know who it is off the top of my head. But yeah, that was great. Good song. All right, so track number 13 is the last single before the album release, Galaxy Hamster. I have no clue what that means, but that's the point. We're playing it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Damn. Good start. Ooh, this is cool. Sheesh.
Oh. Oh God. Nice. That was cool. Good harmony. Good harmonies there. Good shit.
That was amazing.
Oh, it's his dad.
Was that actually his dad?
Yeah, it actually was.
Oh, that's awesome. God, he's actually like very fucking talented.
He is. It'd be like that. Oh man.
Damn. That might be my favorite song. Honestly.
Wow.
I don't know why. I think there's songs where they're just a story of him explaining something are like my favorites. Like Thunder and Lightning, fucking Welcome to My Parents' House, like Galaxy Hamster. I don't know, that shit just fucking hits different to me. But
yeah, fair enough. Yeah. That was good. That was a great song. Really well put together. Twerp fucking wow. They obliterated that one on the guitars and drums and shit. Great performance on the instruments there. Really nice. Very Dragon Slayer-esque. Is it Dragon Slayer? I can't remember the name of the song. From Cool Patrol, I'm thinking of. I think it's Dragon... Release the Kraken. Yeah, Release the Kraken is what I'm thinking of. Dragon Slayer 2, sort of. Release the Kraken, very much like that one. where they kind of just, well, maybe not exactly, but it's the same sort of, it's the same style of song as that one, where it's kind of like this epic sort of thing, kind of like 69 as well, where they just take this ridiculous tale and make a cool little ballad of a song out of it. Great. That's classic NSP. Great stuff. Like that instrumentally, that might be one of the most, if not the most, impressive of any of NSP songs. And they don't do the instruments, which is totally understandable. But Twerp are incredible, and they really fucking I mean, in my opinion, they stole the show on that one. Like the lyrics were great, but the instruments were unbelievably good. So great shit. Good stuff there. Okay.
That was great.
All right, so the final actual track is "The Boner of Peace," which is part 3 of the Boner trilogy. If anyone out there missed the previous two, "No Reason Boner" and "Heart Boner" were part 1 and part 2. Maybe go listen to those first if you haven't already.
I've definitely listened to them, but I have not heard them in a while, so
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It has no relevance on those previous two. But yeah, so
we'll listen to that in the outro together.
Yeah, so we're gonna go straight into the outro after the song is over, and then we'll talk about the whole album. All right, playing it in 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry?
Yes, please.
I'm crying. I get tears in my eyes.
Swelling with tears. I'm ready.
Invited the guitar. Yep. It's massive. Oh yeah, emotional ass guitar solo.
Smooth.
Give that guy on bass a raise. You rhymed boner with boner. I'm inspired.
That's some fucking art. I've got like a lighter in the sky waving right now.
Hmm.
That's how the song ends. That's magnificent. Man. Bonus, am I right?
Wow.
I'm in tears.
That was beautiful. All right, what's next? But I want more.
Definitely.
Did you salt them?
Fuck.
I did.
That I saw it coming a mile away from the nuts, but instead it was that joke. I saw it coming a mile away. I hope you also enjoyed the album, and it still got me, motherfucker.
Wow.
Fuck. All right.
Great.
That is the whole album. Christ. Again, like with every Ninja Sex Party album, that was a fucking experience. That was a trip.
Yep, sure was.
God.
Really good.
What did you
All
think?
Right. That was, I mean, it's exactly as I expected. I expected it. I went in expecting it to be great, and that's exactly what I got. I don't think my expectations were, I mean, I had very high expectations going in, but they always meet them, and they certainly did here. So I don't think my expectations were blown away. Some of them definitely did exceed my expectations. Some of the songs were very well done. Especially, I think "Let's Save the Earth" was surprisingly charmingly done. Stuff like "Nut Heat," "Diggle Bick" took like in the new styles they haven't really tried before. They nailed them again. I really like when they kind of take these take new styles of music and like kind of try them out, put their own spin on them. I like what they did there. Galaxy Hamster was incredibly impressive. Boner of Peace was just a ballad of the ages. Great stuff. That last song was wonderful. It was just really nice. I mean, even the lyrics, there are good intentions behind them at the very least. And you can't fault them for that. So, but I mean, even besides that, the music was really beautiful. I thought it was well put together as a conclusion to the Boner trilogy. Heart Boner is another one of my favorite songs from them. I had that on repeat for a long time back when Cool Patrol came out in 2018. Great song there. And this was, I don't think I'll be repeating this one like Heart Boner, but that was a really great song and a wonderful conclusion to the Boner trilogy, which has lasted since 2011, since their first album. So a tale of 13 years. So great stuff. Overall, like a lot of variety here. They've really been doing, like I've said this a million times, they've matured so much as a band, and with the addition of twerp, they've really been able to experiment and go in different directions with their song stylings. And since Cool Patrol, they've really just found what they want to do, and every time they take a new style and put their own spin on it, it just works. And like almost the Elvis-ish 50s 60s-ish style they went for with Nut Heat until it broke down. It's like a weird futuristic sci-fi movie trailer, was great. The sort of like 90s 80s rock with Dig Old Bick and Get Ready to Get Ready, great. I mean, they've done 80s rock a ton of times before, but like that, they've always nailed that. The Jimmy Buffett with death metal, like I love the funky stuff, like with Dance Till You Stop. Like every song has a place here, and I think I mentioned this with The Prophecy, but NSP feels like they've got such a good handle on their comedy now that certain people are going to find different songs funnier. And, like everyone is going to find, like, there is going to be a song in here for every fan, at least one, that really just hits all the right spots for them. And, like, everyone's got a different sense of humor. There is going to be a song on here, almost certainly, that hits your funny bone in just the right spot. And at least one, maybe more than one. So they've got such a great variety, like really good stuff all around. Not a single one of them sounds bad. Of course, they've had that nailed down for years now. That was just a really good, really fun album. Like, their comedy is top notch as always, as it has been for the last few years. And the music is still really well put together. I don't know how much of what Brian writes musically translates to the final product, but I'm assuming he writes like the majority of like the bass line of the song, of what eventually becomes the song, and the guys in Twerp kind of take that and run with it. Like, they'll kind of do their own guitar parts according to what Brian's written. But and what their producer, I think it's Jim Roach still, what he puts together with them. So just great stuff all around. Even I got a kick out of the little interludes. I thought they were funny. So just great. I mean, great stuff all around. Like, they tried some new things and they worked, and they tried some old things and they still work. So, and I think, and especially Danny, like, well, again, since I keep saying it, but since Cool Patrol, it feels like there's been, like, he was good before that. In Attitude City, I thought he was pretty good as well. In that album, he was very solid. But it feels like since Cool Patrol and since Twerp joined with, like, the first cover album they did, his singing has just been on another level. And he keeps getting better. He's versatile. He can apply himself to any style they try. It just works. He's incredibly talented, and I think Brian is an incredibly talented pianist as well. They both work really well together, and I've heard, like, just, when Danny tells stories on Game Grumps or whatever, that they work really well together, and that's the reason why NSP has been as long-lasting and as fun for them and satisfying and successful as it has been, because they work so well together and they complement each other. They offer and bring different parts of the songs, of what eventually become these songs, together in a really nice harmony. So it really shows. I think compositionally they've outdone themselves here. Great job. Like, just it really works. Great album. Thank you guys. Keep doing it.
Keep making stuff that, like, every single song ends from a chuckle to a hearty laugh. Every single fucking song. And all of them are interesting composition-wise. Like, none of them are the same. They're all interesting, and they're all, like, very intriguing to listen to. And some of them are just utterly, like, phenomenal. And I got a few new favorites out of there as well, I reckon. Like, every album, I like to just pluck a couple songs. Like, yep, I like that one. I'm going to listen to that one a lot. And I found a few here. So thank you very much, Ninja Sex Party. I hope everything continues to go well for you guys in the future now that you've sorted all your shit out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did forget to mention at the beginning, Brian's solo project, Très Magnifique, also got fucked by the company breaking down, or the company going bankrupt. Support his stuff, his album as well. His first album, something or other. I forget what it's called, but it was good. I listened to it. He has a solo smooth jazz project called Très Magnifique. It's very good. It sounds like Persona 5. I was a big fan. What is it called?
Damn.
What is that fucking album called? God, I'm gonna lose my shit. Mature Situations by Très Magnifique. Trey as in Trey, Très Magnifique. That whole album was very good. So give it a listen and support Brian's project as well. It was very cool. Big fan of that. So yeah, he had CDs and shit go missing in the bankruptcy. So Sky Hill, Très Magnifique, NSP. Buy their stuff starting now. Good.
What was the other
good.
one? What was the other one they were part of? Fuck, I can't remember it. They had a rock album, Shadow Academy. Shadow Academy.
They were not affected, but yes, and Brian's not a part of that. So yes. But yeah, Shadow Academy did not get affected, but yeah, go to Shadow Academy if you want to listen to that as well. That was an interesting album.
They have a range of bands and projects. They're all all over the place.
Yeah, that was Dan. Dan and Jim Roach, I believe. Brian's not a part of Shadow Academy, but yeah, Shadow Academy. That was just like a 2022 thing. I don't know if they're gonna do another album. Sky Hill's album was very good. Très Magnifique, Mature Situations. I think it's Out in the Moonlight. Sky Hill, Out in the Moonlight, and then Très Magnifique, Mature Situations. Very good albums, and then that was. I mean, These Nuts was better than both of them, but Sky Hill's album was very good as well. I really like a lot of the songs on the Sky Hill album, and this one was really good. I don't know if I'd call These Nuts their best album, but it was up there. Like, again, I think since Cool Patrol, they've been on another level. Like, they've been so incredible consistently. So. Did you want to follow up with anything, or did I take care of it all?
No, I think that's all we need to do. I think that's everything we needed to say. Yeah, thank you very much for listening, everybody. We hope you enjoyed the album. And also, remember, we got a few new podcasts coming up shortly, imminently. A few new podcast episodes. Persona's still actively coming out at the moment. And very soon, providing that I don't get stopped at the fucking border, we'll be making content in person, which will be magnificent. So please stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and yeah, we'll catch you guys shortly.
Bye! We're going to review Starbomb too, so stick around. Whenever that comes
out. Yeah. Definitely.
I don't know, but it will be this year. It is this year, apparently.
September or something, I think. Shit. I don't know.
No. I'm excited for that, though.